You guys know if you ever need to modify, you modify. Bring your chin to your chest. And we're just going to do a semicircle, inhaling right ear to your right shoulder. And exhaling, come back through center, left ear to left shoulder. So just with your breath, nice and gentle. Inhaling in one direction. And exhaling in the other. And wondering if this microphone is picking up all these crackling sounds in my neck. I don't know about you guys, but I've been spending too much time on my computer with my head forward. So whatever movement feels good here. We'll come back to a position where your right ear is next to your right shoulder, and just pause there for a moment, maybe even bringing your right hand up over so your fingertips touch the tip of your ear. And releasing the hand. Start with an inhale. Exhaling, bring the chin back to center. And then left ear, left shoulder. And again, you can bring your left hand up just a little extra length in the right side of your neck. And releasing the hands, and then once again, just back and forth a few times. Your eyes closed. And then come back to center. And go ahead and lift your chin up. Have a nice soft drishti. That's your gaze. So maybe open the eyes halfway. Bringing your fingertips to your shoulders. And inhaling as you bring the arms around in a circle. So you're just drawing circles with the elbows in one direction. Inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you circle around. A little bit of blood into the shoulder joint. Again, a lot of cracking going on for me. Switch directions. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, back and around. And then when the elbows come down again, release the hands to the floor. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms up. Lengthen the sides of the body. Bringing your right hand down, lift and open to the side. Rolling the right shoulder a little bit more open, the right ribs towards the sky. Inhale, come back up to center. Bring your left hand down and lift and open the side body. Same idea, spin the ribs towards the sky, the left shoulder sort of behind your ear if that's accessible. And let's flow through that. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, right hand down, lift and open. And just continue to flow. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale up. And exhale, side. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. And bringing the arms back up. Bring the hands again to your knees. And we'll just do some circles here through the waist. So start leaning towards your left knee. Come back through to center, right knee, and around. So just nice, slow circles. Getting some of the movement of the spine in right here. Next time you come back up to seated, switch directions. lose track of your breath. Keep the breath flowing. And then when you get to the top, we'll come into your tabletop. So go ahead and come up onto your knees. We'll start with Bakasana. Knees together, hands as wide as the mat. Drop your head and move in circles again through the hips. You can tuck the toes under. And then switching directions. And finally coming into your aligned tabletop, stack the joints, spread your fingers, knees are underneath hip bones, and we'll go through some cats and cows. So bringing in the Ujjayi Pranayama, that inhale in through the nose, bring your chest forward, your tailbone high, soft seal the lips. Exhale as you round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, peel the chest forward, shoulders away from the ears. Soft seal the lips, audible exhale through the nose, Ujjayi. Oceanic quality, inhale, open up. Really reach your front ribs towards the floor and then round. Just go ahead on your own, go through about 3 more. Moving into each pose, so cow pose at a 5 count. And then slowly coming into cat pose in a 5 count. Just a couple more times. Then coming into a nice aligned tabletop. So neither cat nor cow, you're drawing the belly in. Let's flip the fingertips towards you. A little bit of wrist work. Keep the toes tucked under and gently rock from fingertips to heels. Not really heels, toes. And then bending the elbows, you can get into the fingers a little bit more. And then just for a brief moment, come onto the tops of the hands. And then any movement. My hands and fingers are really stiff right now. So whatever movement feels good for you. And from here, we're going to come into plank, but doing so, extend the left leg back, press into your heel first, so a little bit of a calf stretch. And then do the right leg. And then coming into plank pose. See if you can root to rise here, which means that you're lengthening from the crown of your head to your heels. Drawing your navel in. Building up a little bit of heat here. And then when you're ready, slowly lower all the way down to your mat for some Cobra Poses. And for this Cobra, you can keep your hands where they are. If you want a little bit more challenge, slide your hands back so your elbows are in line with your wrists and all 10 toenails are down. As you inhale, push into the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And one more here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Tee out your arms. A little bit of shoulder work here. Bring your right cheek to the mat. So your arms are teed out so they're parallel to the top of your mat. Pressing into the right hand. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to roll over onto that right shoulder. Right. You can bring your left hand at your chest. And this is still pretty early in our practice, so you feel free to stay right here. If you'd like to bend the left leg, go ahead. And if you'd like, you can add the left arm to the sky and then flipping the palm to your back wall or your side wall and around. But if that's too much, just bring the left hand back to your chest. Notice your breath. If it becomes short and choppy, that means you're really uncomfortable, so you need to fire it up a little bit. Really focus on the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale. And 2 more breaths here. And then coming out of the posture, if you bound the left hand, bring it back to the chest and then slowly roll off the right shoulder, flipping onto the left cheek. Extend the left hand out, spread the fingers, press into the palm. Bring your right hand to your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, roll onto the left shoulder. Again, the right leg can be bent or straight. I seem to like it straight, so whichever feels the best for you. Positioning your neck in a comfortable position. Staying here, or if you added the bind, you can extend the right arm up, flip the palm, bring it around to your back. Maybe even tuck it under your left hip. More breaths. Releasing the bind. And back, and slowly on your exhale, come back to center. Tuck your toes under, press up to plank, either toes or knees. And then hips high to your first down dog. So I always recommend wider than normal stance in this first down dog, especially as you pedal it out, moving through the hips, working out any kinks. Moving. And then coming into more of a still posture, paying attention to your shoulders. They feel like they're up in your ears. I want you to broaden your collarbone. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale as you lengthen from crown of head to tailbone. And exhale as you sink into the heels a little bit. So the more weight you can put on your feet, the less pressure and the less weight you'll feel in your arms. Now go ahead and bring your feet together. And we're going to do this little walk to the top of the mat. So as you inhale, bring the right leg high. As you exhale, bring the right foot in front of the left, so your toes and your heel are touching. Inhale the left leg high. Bring the left foot in front of the right. Inhale, right leg high. So you get the idea. We're walking, keeping the legs straight as you can. Inhale, left leg high. Left foot in front. And lastly, right leg high. And feet together. Once you get to the top, we're going to come into Ragdoll. So bend the knees, bring the feet wide. Connect the torso to the thigh bones and let the head hang. So first thing in the morning, Feel like you need to come into this a little bit more gently. So if you stay in that position where your torso is connected to your thigh bones and rock from heels to toes. And then maybe start to straighten the legs. You can keep the hands on the floor if that feels good. Sway the hips side to side. Or come right into Ragdoll if you're feeling it. But no tension in the neck and the eyes and the jaw. Your head is just hanging. And if swaying feels good, sway side to side. Move a little bit more, pressing a little bit more towards your toes. See where that shifts, the stretch in the hamstring. Maybe rock from heels to toes. And then go ahead and release the hands to the floor. But I'm going to have you keep your wide stance, bend the knees slightly, flip the palms, come all the way up to standing, nice and slow. Inhale. As you exhale, cactus open the arms. Lift through the sternum so you're keeping this in the upper back. And then keep moving the elbows towards each other so you can clasp the hands behind your back. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. And start by drawing your knuckles to the floor, shoulders away from the ears. And then as you inhale the next time, open through your heart and chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, rebend the knees, hinging at the hips, fold forward. Keep opening through your sternum at the same time you're squeezing the shoulder blades, letting the hands fall maybe over the head, or maybe they stay at the lower back. Slowly release the hands to the lower back and then to the floor. Bringing the feet hip width or toes to touch. Soften the knees and slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Your chin is the last to come up. Palms face forward. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms go up, mountain pose. Exhale. Hands to your heart, fold forward, bend the knees as much as you need to. Bring your fingertips to your shins and lift your sternum, shoulders on your back, and your neck is in line with your spine. Stay here, inhale, lift the chest a little higher. Exhale, bend the knees, drop your head and fold. Flip the palms, rise up, all the way. Open the heart and chest. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Palms touch. Hinge forward, forward fold. Fingertips to the shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale all the way up. Flip the palms, rise up. Open the heart and chest. Exhale your breath. Inhale, reach. Palms touch, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, come into plank. All right, drop your knees to the floor and bring your hips to your heels. So I'm going to offer this Vinyasa for this practice. You can do any variation that you'd like. From this child pose position, press into your palms, pull forward, come all the way back through, downward dog. Inhale to your toes, exhale to plank. Inhale to the knees, exhale hips to heels. Press the armpits towards the floor so you're really lengthening here. Pull through your hands. You can even round the back as you come back through tabletop. to downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale to toes. Exhale to plank. Inhale to knees. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Last one. Inhale to toes. Exhale to plank. Inhale to knees. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, pull it through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, top of your mat. Fingertips to the shins, inhale, lengthen. Exhale your air and fold. All the way up, inhale. This time bring the palms to your heart center. Anjali Mudra, this is called. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Palms touch, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees enough so your hands can find the floor. You're going to step the left foot back. Giant step into low lunge. And make sure your feet are train tracks, not tight ropes. Right? And your right knee is over your right ankle. From here, just move a little bit through your hips, maybe some circles. If you need something to elevate your hands, feel free to use the blocks or your books here. All right, from here, we're going to move into pyramid. So if you do have blocks, just make them extensions of your arms, meaning that you want it to be in one line, not an incline. As you're in low lunge, press the hip points down and lift your chest. So don't really drop into your hips, keep them nice and buoyant and up, but lift the chest so the legs are strong. As you exhale, you're going to fold into pyramid. You can shorten the stance, bring the left foot forward, use the blocks any level that you need. You can come up higher. And we'll just hold this posture, but do not hold your breath. So you can continue to flow and lengthen on the inhale and fold on the exhale. Now if your right leg is straight, and it doesn't have to be, if it is, pull up through the right kneecap. See if you can shift the right hip point back slightly and the left hip point forward so you have a flat back. One more breath here. Lengthen and fold. And then go ahead and step it back to low lunge. Drop your left knee to the floor. You can stay pressing into the toes. Walk the hands up to your right knee. All right. Draw the navel in and then extend the arms up. So if this bugs your left knee, you can always fold the mat over or put something underneath your left knee. So the arms go up, the navel's drawn in. Bring the palms to touch at your heart. We're going to come into revolved crescent moon. So as you inhale, lengthen forward, elbow to the outer thigh, lengthen again, and then twist. You're working your thumbs towards your heart space and soften through the right shoulder. So if it's up in the ear, I want you to draw it down first and then back. Keeping the palms together, come back to center. Bring your hands back to the mat or your blocks. Coming back into low lunge. Keep the left hand planted. Inhale the right arm high. So your arms are now at 12 and 6 o'clock. See if you can straighten the left leg and draw the left heel towards the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, walk it all the way around to wide leg forward fold. So bringing your feet parallel to each other, so they're parallel to the mat, and find your fold here. So maybe it's walking your hands underneath your legs or grabbing the big toes. Take the tension out of your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, and your eyes. And where is the weight on your feet? Is it on the inside or is it on the outside? See if you can equalize the weight. Thinking about each foot as having 4 corners. Root down through the pinky toe, the big toe, and then see if you can root down through both sides of your heel. And then maybe rocking feels good. So rocking from toes to heels. All right, wherever you are, place your hands on the floor, or again, if you need elevation, you use the blocks. Shoulders are over your wrists. We're going to come into Skandasana right. So bending the right knee, you can come onto the left heel. So now if you have knee injuries, you just stay up here. Just stay with the right knee bent, but not overly bent. If it's okay with your knees, you can come all the way down. We're just using this as a hamstring stretch, flexing the straight legs toes. We'll just hold this first one and then we'll move from side to side. Okay. And coming back through, Prasarita, bend the left knee. And again, perfectly fine. You're still going to feel a heck of a hamstring stretch if you're up high. But if your knee is okay with it, you can come all the way down, flexing the right toes. And then at your own pace, guys, back and forth. You can stop at Prasarita and fold if you want, or just simply move from side to side at the depth that feels good to your knees. Back and forth, evening out the sides. Let's come back into Prasarita. So that wide leg forward fold. Hands again are under the shoulders. We're going to do a little halfway lift here. Inhale. And then walk to the back of your mat into low lunge. So now the left knee is bent. All right, from here, make sure your feet, again, have their own lane. We're going to come into pyramid fold here. So you can shorten the stance, bring the right foot forward. Again, great place for blocks and pyramid. Inhale, length. Exhale as you fold. Again, if the left leg is straight, pull up through the left kneecap. And again, you can always check your alignment by place your left hand on your back. If it's flat, you know you're in right alignment. If it's not, pull the right hip forward, the left hip back. 2 more breaths here. And then go ahead and step it back into your low lunge position. Drop the right knee. Walk your hands up to your left knee. Okay? Cushion, if you need to, the right knee, bring the arms up. Soften the shoulders back down, bring the palms to touch into your heart. Inhale as you lengthen. Right elbow to the outer thigh, lengthen. And then twisting, you're working your thumbs towards your heart space. Soften the left shoulder away from the ear. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhaling as you twist. to your heart. And then back down to the floor, lift the right leg. So you're back in low lunge. Right hand planted on the floor or block. Inhale, left arm high. Arms are at 12 and 6 o'clock. Super strong through your right leg. Inhale. As you exhale, walk it around again. Prasarita, wide leg forward fold. So hopefully the hamstrings are starting to open up and you can find a little bit more depth in this pose. You can grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Use your biceps to get a little bit deeper into the belly of your hamstring. And release the hands under the shoulders again, and let's go through Skandasana. So bending the left knee, come onto the right heel. And we'll just do what we did on the other side, back and forth. Walk it back and forth, finding a little more length in your hamstring. Evening out your sides, come back to wide leg forward fold, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, walk it to the front into your low lunge. Step the feet back, plank. Bring the knees to the floor, hips to heels. Just pause here. Pressing into your toes. Releasing your head and neck. And then pulling forward, rounding the back as you come through tabletop to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Then slowly, like you're moving through molasses, bring your right knee to your nose. Use your core, step the right foot on the inside of the right thumb, and then you can always use your hand to bring it forward. Bring your left hand down, inhale the right arm high. This time, sweep the right hand to the back wall, and then touch the fingertips on the floor as you orient yourself forward, thumb up. Inhale, sweep back around, open the shoulder again. Exhale, arm reaches the back wall, fingertips sweep the floor, gaze forward. You got one more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sweep forward. Bring the right hand back down. Draw the navel in. You're going to come up to Crescent Lunge. So press straight up. Arms go up. Sink into the right knee. Draw the lower ribs back so your lower back is nice and safe. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge at the waist. Keep the length, airplane arms. So you don't want to drop your head all the way, but you want I always tell you guys to get the wrinkles out of the back of your neck. So no Pez dispensers with the chin up. Neck is nice as long. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. All right, flowing here. Inhale, back to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, airplane arms, squeeze. Two more. Inhale, Crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Last one. Inhale, Crescent. Airplane arms, and pause it right here. Root down through the four corners of your right foot. We're going to come to one leg Tadasana. So again, like you're moving through molasses. Come forward, the left knee lifts. Your thigh bone is parallel to the ground and you're flexing your toes. We're going to move into figure four. Bring the left foot so the ankle clears the thigh bones and bring your hands to your heart. So you might have to make adjustments here. Bring the hips down where that feels a stretch in the left hip. Make sure that your left foot is flexed. One more breath and then back to one leg Tadasana. Slowly inhale, back up. One leg Tadasana. Straighten the left leg, keep it nice and high. Our transition is full airplane. So come into sort of a little ball as you transition back. Airplane arms and now airplane leg. Flex the toes of the left foot. Find a drishti, and if you fall out, no big deal, just meet us where we are. Your standing leg is slightly bent. Now the transition here is warrior two. So slowly again, bring the arms forward, drop the back foot, open it up, warrior two. And then just double check your footprint. Your right foot straight forward, right? The left foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Gaze over the right fingertips. Make sure your right knee is tracking towards the right pinky toe. As you inhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the palms above your head to touch. Yeah. Exhale, back to warrior two. Two more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. A little deeper now, warrior two. From here, we're going to transition. So same thing, you're going to reach up, straighten the leg, but now switch your feet. So the back foot is parallel to the front of your mat rather. Left toes forward, warrior two, back facing. Double check your footprint. Inhale. As you exhale, left elbow to your knee, extended side angle. You can bring the arm over the ear line or up towards the sky. Arms can be 12 at 6 o'clock. Check in with your right shoulder. Again, make sure it's not up in the ear. Reach up to the sky and then draw it into the socket. Inhale, reach up through your right fingertips, coming to reverse warrior. Palm on the thigh. Flip the left palm up, reach up towards the sky, high five the back wall. Recommit to the left knee and keep this posture in the left side body, not the lower back. Inhale here. Exhale, back to extended side angle. Two more just like that, guys. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Last one, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. All right, from here, bring your hands to your heart. You're gonna bend the right knee and come into Skandasana. So your right knee's bent, your left leg straight, bring the hands to the floor, all right? So maybe you stay here. If you can come all the way down. We're gonna add a twist. So bringing your right hand to the floor, push into your right knee. Okay, stabilize here. Then inhale the left arm high. Good. And then as you push into your right thigh, open through the left shoulder. Release the left hand back down. Come through Prasarita, just take a little fold there. And then walk it to the back of the mat into low lunge. From here, press into your left foot, lift the right leg. So you're in standing splits here. Let's challenge your balance here. Standing leg has a little micro bend. Maybe bring your hands to your heart. See if that's possible. Bring the fingertips back to the floor, bend the left knee, bring both feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Sink into the hips, draw the navel in, shoulders into their sockets. It's also called fierce pose. Should be able to look down and see your toes. In 5, we'll come into a forward fold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold forward. Drop your head and neck. Come all the way up to standing. Inhale. Bring your hands to your heart on Hale Mudra. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, mountain pose. Exhale, palms touch, fold forward. Fingertips to the shins, lengthen. Exhale, fold. All right, bending both knees. This time you're going to step the right foot back into low lunge. Feet have their own lanes. Plant your right hand. Inhale, left arm high. From here, sweep the left hand to the back wall, and then fingertips sweep the floor as you gaze forward, thumb up. 2 more, back around in that circle. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the fingertips, look forward. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Bring the left hand back down, navel to spine, float the arms up. Crescent lunge. All right. Draw the lower ribs back. Maybe commit a little bit more to your front knee. Super strong through your back leg as well. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward, airplane arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Sternum is lifted. And we'll flow here. Inhale, crescent lunge. Back up you go. Exhale, airplane arms. Hinge forward, squeeze. 2 more. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Airplane arms. Last one. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Pause right here. All right, check out your left foot. Root down. Float through that lacis. 1 leg Tadasana. I'll move myself back. 1 leg Tadasana. Right thigh bone parallel to the ground and your foot is flexed. Bring the hands to your heart, figure 4. Right foot over left, ankle clears the thigh bone. Sink into the hip. Flexing always. When the knee is at a 90-degree angle, you want to make sure you flex your foot to protect your knee joint. Inhale, 1 leg Tadasana. Straighten the right leg. Transitioning into airplane, come into that little ball and then open it up. Right leg extended, arms back behind you, pinkies reaching towards each other. Transition, warrior 2. So drop the back foot, double check your foot placement. Gaze over the left fingertips, left knee. It's moving towards 90 degrees. That doesn't mean it needs to be there. But the knee is not collapsing inward, right? It's tracking over the left pinky toe. All right, inhale, straighten the left leg, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, back into warrior 2. 2 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior 2. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach. This time, switch your feet. Warrior 2, now front facing. Double check your footprint. Right knee's right over your ankle or behind it. Inhale. exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow to your knee, left hand to the sky, or any variation that you did on the other side. I know this is a long, a long flow, so you might not even remember. All right, transitioning to reverse warrior, reach up through your left fingertips, and then through your right, high five the back wall. Commit to the right knee. Inhale here. Exhale back into extended side angle. 2 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. All right. Inhale, reverse, and pausing here. Bring the hands to your heart. Skandasana. Left knee bent, right leg straight. All right. Same idea though. If you can come all the way down, we'll do the twist. Hand is pushing into the floor. Your left tricep is pushing into your left thigh. Inhale, twisting the right arm high. Bring the right hand back down, come through Prasarita and fold. Then walk it, low lunge to the front of your mat, so the right knee's bent. Root down through the 4 corners of your right foot, standing slip. And fold. Same idea here, see if you can balance. Bringing the hands to your heart. Bring the hands back to the floor. Excuse me, big frog in my throat. Feet together, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink low into the hips, draw the navel in, shoulders in their sockets. In 5, we'll come to forward fold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold forward. Soften the knees, flip the palms, all the way up you go. Urdhva Hastasana, palms touch, hands to heart. Mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank. Bring the knees to the floor, shift the hips to the heels. Come back through, tabletop, Adho Mukha, downward dog. Transitioning, coming into 3-legged dog. Inhale, right leg high. Bring the right knee to the right wrist. We'll come to half pigeon here. All right, so knee injuries, you can come onto your back. Right? Make sure that the left leg is parallel to the side of your mat. If you have a lot of space between your right hip and the floor, you know you can put a blanket, pillow, block. Okay? From here, come to the elbows or all the way down. Maybe even rest your head on your hands. Yeah, so make sure that you're not on your right hip, right? You're right through the middle here. Your hip should be square. Marinate here here for about 5 more breaths. Slowly walking your hands up. Have you fall onto your right hip and bring your left leg up and over the right. So we're coming to Ardha Matsyendrasana, twisting. So if this is too much, extend your right leg straight out. Okay. From here, bring the hands behind you. Try to get the left sit bone down. Left hand stays planted. Inhale the right arm high. Find the length in the right side body. Start your twist and then hook the elbow. Hard to breathe here, right? So really concentrate on your breath. Inhaling, lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And the exhale is a little more depth of twist. Start to release the twist, and then we'll do the counter. So just walk the hands on the right side and twist. Coming back through the center, go ahead and unwrap your legs and come back into downward facing dog. I'm going to come this way, so I'm facing you. Back into down dog, and then we'll do the other side. So take your time here in down dog. Reset. And when you're ready, left leg high. Left knee, left wrist. Same setup. Hold your foot, extend the right leg. Just watch the toes. A lot of times that your toes on the right leg want to sickle in. Keep them straight. Place your block. Yep. Yep, and great. Do it on the reclined version if it doesn't feel good. Hips are square. You're not on the left hip, right? Hips are square. And then come forward. Check in with the quality of your breath here. Feel that it's shallow, really deepen it. Inhaling, maybe 5 count. Exhale, 5 count. You can do this anytime you find yourself breathing really shallow. Be here about 5 more breaths. Steady out your breath. To your hands. Now do fall on your left hip. Bring the right leg up and over. Yes. Yes, and come on up. All right, so again, you can if this is too much, straighten the left leg straight out. Hands behind you. Right hand down. Inhale, left arm reach up towards the sky. Start your twist and then hook the elbow. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. These big, deep twists. You think about you're wringing out your organs like a sponge. You're getting all that toxic water, rinsing it out. Slowly start to untwist, counter. Bring the hands on the left side of you and twist. Just using the hands. Coming back forward, unwrap yourself, and then go ahead and come all the way onto your back, into a little ball to start. Hands, right hand on right knee, left hand on left knee. You can do circles together or figure eights. Then with the knees bent, bring your feet to the floor and bring them wide as your mat. Cactus the arms. We're just going to do windshield wipers here. Dropping the knees to the right. Then as you come back through the center, press into the lower back. Back and forth. Next time the knees come pointing towards the sky, bring them back into your chest. Legs up the wall, straight up to the sky. Bringing your palms down by your hips. See if you can melt down every vertebrae into the mat. And then finding dead bug, grab the insides of your feet, thigh bones on the outsides of your ribs. Again, continue to feel each vertebrae pressing into the mat. Your thigh bones are on the outsides of your ribs. And from here, if it feels good, rock from side to side. Get into the muscles on the outside of your spine. And then as always, if there's another pose you want to do, go for it. Otherwise, your final asana, whatever that might be. You can come to a wall, legs up the wall. I think I'm going to do a supported bridge today. Bring a block underneath my sacrum. That's that flat part of your lower back. So whatever you choose, just find stillness here. Check in with the quality of your breath. Identify any area that you're still gripping. Sometimes we have tendencies. Mine's my jaw. So wherever you are gripping, see if you can just soften that area. Again, one more full body stretch. Extend the hands behind you. Maybe the heels to the front. Inhale deeply. And then sigh out your breath. Bending one knee at a time. Come onto your side body. We'll just use that, the vehicle, to come on up to a seat. Wow, that hour went kind of quick. All right, guys, thanks so much. We'll see you in our practice, and once you get to a seated position, bring your hands to your heart space. Thank you guys so much. Truly grateful for your energy and your effort in this group. You guys always show up. It's much appreciated. Bringing your thumbs to your forehead. May there be peace in your minds, and may there be peace in your hearts. Namaste.